Might Renault just pull the plug on Alpine's F1 project? Renault is no stranger to pulling the plug on an ailing Formula One program. Given the latest significant overhaul to its works Alpine F1 team, could we be on the verge of another Renault exit? Alpine dropped the bombshell news that it had parted ways with its team boss and longtime sporting director Alain Permain on the Friday of the Belgian Grand Prix, moments after it was revealed that it was veteran F1 engineer Pat Fry was leaving the team to join Williams. The changes come with the team clearly on course to miss its 2023 target of maintaining last year's fourth place in the Constructors' Championship, but being closer to third than fifth. Alpine sits in sixth place in the standings, currently 134 points adrift of fourth place. It hasn't made the progress it would have liked to 2.5 years on from Renault rebranding the team to Alpine, nor 8 seasons on from Renault returning to F1 in 2016. Renault returned having sold the majority of the team at the end of 2010 when its championship-winning years with Fernando Alonso were firmly in the rearview mirror and its F1 presence was tarnished by the 2008 Singapore Grand Prix scandal. It also abandoned F1 in the mid-1980s as a works team before returning for its second stint in 2002. But could history repeat itself? And what's going on here is basically a political nightmare in that Renault wants rapid results and has bigger expectations that the team hasn't been living up to. There was clearly a divide, certainly amongst the team leadership who is left. There's an everlasting mismatch between what Renault's management thinks its F1 team should be doing and achieving versus what the team is actually capable of achieving and where some of the deep-rooted problems lie. It's just ongoing. It's yet another reset in a period of stagnation. It's just a bit of a mess. And in fact, it wouldn't surprise me if Renault ups and sells eventually, but at the moment we heard so many times about the Alpine project and that the F1 team is basically a vehicle to market the supposed revival of that brand and turn it into a real tangible thing. When that quote-unquote project is finished, Renault gives up on making Alpine a thing in the real automotive world. A big part of Renault's logic for the Alpine rebrand was to promote its niche sports car brand to a wider audience. But the era has also been characterized by perceived management interference, with most public of which came when ex-CEO Laurent Rossi since moved aside to special projects, made a series of demands in early May, while being heavily critical of the team. Today, with F1 teams' value reaching new heights at present as the franchise model reaps benefits, it's easy to imagine Renault/Alpine deciding it's better off getting some of its money back rather than investing it only to fail. In my opinion, the problems are only caused by corporate interference, which goes back several years. This is the result of the corporates being dissatisfied with the underperformance that they themselves have caused. It's just a vicious cycle, and it's pulled a really good race team down with it in that process. What do you guys think? Should Alpine go ahead and sell out? Let me know in the comments below, and until next time, don't forget to box for slicks.